This is something I wanted to do for a long time. Watching a new episode of Xena every week, exploring everything related to mythology and history in its plot, characters, and events. Did I jump in halfway through telling everything? Okay, let's go back to the beginning. The TV series I'm referring to is Xena, Warrior Princess. It premiered in September 1995, ran for 6 seasons and 134 episodes, and concluded in June 2001. Of course, I won't delve into its significance, or I won't attempt to explain its place in pop culture or its importance in the history of television. I seem to remember watching it on evenings or weekends, though I can't be very clear. So the TV channel would air episodes as it pleased, like one from this season, another from that, one from newest. Of course, I was incredibly confused, but I had no choice. Anyway, what I mean is that for centuries, I wanted to sit down and watch the Xena adventure from beginning to end in a way that deserves its glory. So here is what I'm going to do. Every week, hopefully every week, I'll watch at least one episode and delve into the mythology and maybe history of that episode. Before we begin with the first episode, which aired on September the 4th, 1995, I'd like to talk about the foundations of the Xena story. The real story originates from the Sam Raimi, Rob Tapert, Bruce Campbell trio. When these guys made The Evil Dead in 1979, they were forced to form a production company to produce it. Irvin Shapiro also got involved, and Renaissance Pictures emerged. First came the TV movies about the adventures of Hercules. In 1994, Hercules and the Amazon Woman was released, starring Kevin Sorbo and even featuring Anthony Quinn. Of course, the writers of this first story were different back then. Note that Lucy Lawless, who would become our legendary Xena, has a relatively minor role in this film. Then, that same year, the film Hercules: The Legendary Journeys, Hercules and the Lost Kingdom was released, and we were nearing the stage for a series, because the writer of this film is Christian Williams, who would also create the series. Towards the end of 1994, the films Hercules: The Legendary Journeys, Hercules and the Circle of Fire, Hercules in the Underworld, and Hercules in the Maze of the Minotaur were released on television. In January 1995, the team launched Hercules: The Legendary Journeys TV series. Having already completed 5 TV movies, the team put together a successful 13-episode first season. In the 6th episode of this first season, As Darkness Falls, we saw Lucy Lawless playing another character, Lila. Once again, it was a supporting role. The real storm broke out in episode 9. Hercules and Iolaus met Xena, and so did we. This is the climax of Xena's story. She's a warrior princess, both evil and powerful. Indeed, the episode's title, The Warrior Princess, was dedicated to her. Of course, no one could get enough of this princess's story. She returned 3 episodes later in episode 12, The Gauntlet, and in the season finale, episode 13, Unchained Heart. In these 2 episodes, we followed Xena's path of regret, repentance, and redemption. These 2 episodes formed the groundwork that prepared us for the main story, the story that would be told in the 6th season saga. The same day that the 2nd season of Hercules premiered, the series Xena Warrior Princess also premiered. It was September the 4th, 1995. Thus, we began to follow Xena's journey as she attempted to leave her evil, ruthless warrior days behind. Naturally, the stories and characters of these two series would later converge in many seasons and episodes. So I'll try to cover those episodes in this video series. I think a very fun journey awaits us.